So I'm hearing that it was their lack of effort that turned you away. It was their lack of effort that turned you away. So that just means that this individual was not meeting you halfway. It could just be more than one person as well. It doesn't have to be one person. This could have happened multiple times in your life. But the reason why you had to move away from the situation is because you felt like you were doing everything by yourself and you got tired. You're like, why do I keep on doing everything by myself? I'm tired of doing everything by myself. I don't want to do this. Like, why do I keep on putting in all this energy and this other person is not doing much of anything? They're just looking at me. Stop looking at me and do something. I just heard, stop looking at me and do something. Like, what are you going to do to contribute to this relationship? You're always the one to do the most. And it's like, in a good way though, not do the most in a bad way, because that could be a term for someone doing too much and being extra in a negative way. But in this case, I feel as though you always go the extra mile for others in your life, and then they don't do the same for you, and you're absolutely tired of it. And this is what has moved you away from these individuals, because they've shown you who they are, and you accept what they've shown. I heard at one point you were holding resentment, but now you don't even care anymore. You know how when you're so angry at someone, you may think about it often. You're not in that place anymore where you think about it so much often. Now it's like, you know what, I don't even care anymore. They can go ahead and do whatever they do, but I know I need to release myself from this. And if you are someone who is still holding on to it, Spirit doesn't want you to hold on to it anymore, because it's making you sick. It's not good for you. It's not good for your mental, because it's taking up too much space within you. If you are someone who is still thinking about this situation and how much it hurt you, it's time to release it now. Because what is that really doing for you to hold on to it? It's just harming you within. It's just making your heart heavy. And that's not helpful for you. That's harmful. So if they've already disturbed your peace, what's the point of allowing their lingering energy to continue to disturb you, and they're not even around you anymore? Right? So sever the tie, because you choose to. If you didn't get any closure, create closure for yourself. And your closure could be as simple as, I'm free from that stress now, and whatever, happens in their life, it is what it is. But I know that my happiness is not with them. You know that your happiness it resides with you. And so that means that you deserve your happiness, and to walk in that emotion freely without feeling connected to what had happened that you're not necessarily happy with, and that you don't agree with how you were treated. Allow yourself to create closure for yourself, because that's another thing. Many people are always like, I want closure. I need them to say sorry. Why? They already did enough. You think it's not likely that someone that you ended on a bad note with, is going to apologize, because many people don't even have an apologetic bone in their body. So that just leaves you hanging like the hangman, waiting. That's you giving your power away, really. Because if you don't give yourself closure, then that's just you giving your power away to the other person, because you're like, oh no, they have to apologize to me. Of course, it would be right if people that wrong you apologize, but that's just not realistic. Because some people have a really hard time being able to take on accountability when they're wrong. And instead of them apologizing, they'll just try to talk to you as if nothing ever happened, to try to just sweep it under the rug, like, it's nothing, and expect you to go along with it just the same. But is that right? Absolutely not. It is not right. So that just basically is saying that you don't have to continue to allow things to go on in this way by holding on to a situation that has already ended. Allow it to end, and and create closure for yourself, okay? Beep, beep, toot, toot, confirmation. Create closure for yourself. Because I always hear people like, I want closure. I need closure. They hurt me. I know it hurt. But the best thing for you to do is to not hurt anymore and walk in that energy of not allowing yourself to be in pain for something that's done now. It's done. Let it be done, you know? Allow yourself to live the rest of your life. Put you first now and move from that space. Don't move from a space of feeling like a victim. That's not going to do anything for your future. It's just going to affect you in the worst way. And Spirit doesn't want that for you, because Spirit has so many beautiful plans for you. So many marvelous plans. Just marvelous, darling. Just exceptional. Exceptional. Okay? I look like alfalfa because it just looks like, to me, this lock right here is just standing up straight because it just look like that. So I'm just gonna put it. Yeah, but there are beautiful things in store for you, and if you keep on holding on to that crispy relationship from the past, it's just gonna hurt you, and then they're gonna just crumble their crumbs all over you, and they're not even around you anymore, and they still affect you. That's giving somebody too much power. Don't let them hold on to you like that. Got you in a chokehold? No. You have to like release yourself from that. Like, get off me. Get your hands off me. I'm making light of it. I know it's hard, but I'm making light of it. But I'm serious. I hope that you understand where I'm coming from and you hear me from a place of love, because this is love here. This is love for yourself. And this is breaking free from a mindset that is keeping you bound to a situation that's already done for. It's already demolished. That's like trying to stay in a house that has just gotten torn down and trying to still live there, and there's no house. The house is gone, and you're like, no, I still live here, but the house is gone. There's no house. It just got bulldozed, you know? So think about it like that. Hopefully that helps you to understand what I'm saying, because there's really no point. It's like you begin to hurt yourself again. You allow yourself to go through the same scenario over and over and over and over, like a broken record. And I know you don't want to hear that record anymore. Aren't you tired of hearing it? It's like when you put on the radio, the same songs play. Like, nobody want to hear that. Okay. You see? Same songs play like every hour. Like, hello. It's that energy. Okay? So allow yourself to play a new song. Something that you like. Okay? Alright, so this was a short message. Oh, let me get a charm. I'll get a charm. Let me see. The flamingo is out here. Okay, who else is out here? Let me see. Who else? Love. Okay, let me show you. Love, red. Flamingo, red. Okay. Somebody that you dealt with had a big ego that was out of control. Don't give them the key to your heart. With this heart, with the key, it's like a lock. You hold the key to your heart. Don't give anybody else the key. Okay? Especially if they don't know how to use it. Okay, the carriage here, your emotions. You couldn't express yourself in this relationship. It was very difficult for you to express yourself, and that's what bothered you the most, because you had so much to say. And the other person's ego really got in the way, because there's so much that was left unsaid. And I can understand how troubling that could be. I get it. But you can unlock yourself. You can unlock yourself. You don't have to wait for this person, because you could be waiting for the rest of your days. And what's the point of that? Live your life. Live the rest of your life. Don't just give your life away to someone like that. Okay? I say that to say, take ownership of what is yours, and your sanity and your happiness is in your hands. So that means that you don't have to continue to tie yourself to someone off the strength of what they did not do. Tie yourself to what you did do, which is allow yourself to separate from that person no matter how hard it was, or allow the situation to divide as it needed to. And I also feel like the situation had already felt, I'm hearing someone was in a relationship and they just felt alone in the relationship. And that is really sad, to be in a relationship and still feel alone. So that goes to show, that's another reason why, what's the point of holding on to it? So for whoever might be still holding on, don't. And for whoever is already done, congratulations, because now you're about to live the best part of your life, your best life. Okay? All right, my loves, I think that's all I have for you for this message. Is that all? I think that's it. You have the key to your own heart. Don't give someone else your keys. They don't deserve them. You are too precious to be treated that way, and then allow yourself to be locked up and connected to a person that's not. Their house is demolished. They don't have a temple. You know? There's no home there with that person. I heard a house is not a home when there's no one there. See? I told you that there's no house. It got demolition, gone. No house. So if there's no house, there's no point in trying to look for something that this person they don't even know how to give it to you. So you're just going to be waiting on the edge forever. No, don't do that to yourself. You don't have to. Okay? Yeah. All right. So everything you do, do it with love. Always remember that the creator is in you and the magic is too, because you're magic. Much love to you. I will see you in the next video.